Nearly 67 ministers, 55 of them from the BJP, about a dozen from the allies. This is the composition of the Modi 3.0 government, in which the BJP has got a lion's share of the ministries at nearly 80% of the total berths of ministers which have been given. BJP with 240 MPs, much bigger than the next two constituents, the TDP at 16, the JDU at 12. The TDP and the JDU being given one minister of state and one cabinet minister each. BJP keeping the expectations of the allies at a lower level rather than what was earlier being spoken about. So only about a dozen berths are going to the allies. The BJP getting over 55 berths in this Union Council of Ministers. Modi 3.0 government being sworn in today in Rashtrapati Bhavan just behind me. The other big message, the big heavyweights of the BJP are all back. So it's a continuity from Modi 2.0. The CCS ministries, I would say, Rajnath Singh, Mr. Amit Shah, S. Jaishankar, Nirmala Sitharaman, in charge of the four key ministries of Hope, Finance, External Affairs and Defence, are all back in the cabinet. They may get the same ministries, there may be a slight reshuffle, but the big four, I would say, are back in the Council of Ministers as cabinet ministers. The other big performers in this government, Nitin Gadkari, Ashwini Vaishnav, Piyush Goyal, all these people are also back along with Gajendra Shekhawat. There are other senior ministers who have all made it back. There is Mr. Mansukh Mandaviya, who's also back. The health minister is back in the cabinet. We have other senior ministers coming in like Bhupendra Yadav, the Union Environment Minister, who's again being inducted into Union Council of Ministers. There are other senior names also like Jyotiraditya Scindia, the Aviation Minister, who's also made the cut. So the real engine of this government, I would say, the young ministers from the likes of Jyotiraditya Scindia, Ashwini Vaishnav, Piyush Goyal, Nitin Gadkari, all these senior ministers being repeated in the Union Council of Ministers. It would be interesting to see if any changes happen in their portfolios or not. The other big addition from this big point in this new cabinet 3.0 of Modi government is the coming of the senior state leaders into the Council of Ministers. Number one leading is Shivraj Singh Chauhan, multiple time MP, multiple time Chief Minister from Madhya Pradesh. He's delivered the state of Madhya Pradesh a few months ago to the BJP. He's delivered the Lok Sabha, a clean sweep in Madhya Pradesh. He's won his own seat from Vidisha by a big margin. Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan is being inducted into the Union Council of Ministers along with former Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar also being inducted into the Union Council of Ministers. Two very, very significant names. Then there is the name of Mr. C.R. Patil, the Gujarat president of the BJP, who's delivered big wins to the BJP in Gujarat in succession, Lok Sabha and Assembly both, is also being inducted into the Union Council of Ministers. So the experience that these people have running state administrations, running state organizations, will be used by the BJP, by Mr. Modi now in the centre. Other senior ministers like Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri, Giriraj Singh, Nityanand Rai are all back in the Union Council of Ministers. Jitendra Singh, Kiran Rijiju, Sarabanda Sonowal, Bhupendra Yadav, as I mentioned earlier, Arjun Meghwal is also back in the Union Cabinet for the BJP. So all the senior names are making it back to the cabinet, a message of continuity, but also young blood. Also women ministers, nearly 7 to 8 women ministers being inducted in the Union Council of Ministers. So big names in the women list also. Shobha Karanjali, a big senior leader of the BJP, a firebrand leader from Udupi in Karnataka, has made it to the Union Council of Ministers. Some people who have lost the election, even Ravneet Singh Bittu, who lost from Ludhiana to the Congress State President Amrinder Raja Singh Vading, has also been inducted into the Council of Ministers. He will be the second Sikh face in the Council of Ministers after Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri. So two Sikh faces in the cabinet also. From the allies, I think the interesting names which have made it to the list, a young but a very experienced MP, Mr. K. Ram Mohan Naidu, has made it as a cabinet minister in the Modi cabinet. Mr. Chandrasekhar Pemasani will be a MOS. Mr. Lallan Singh, a senior aide of Mr. Nitish Kumar, is also be a cabinet minister. Mr. Ramnath Thakur, the son of Karpuri Thakur, who was just given the Bharat Ratna, is also in the cabinet. There will be Mr. Jitinram Manchi in the Council of Ministers. There will be Anupriya Patel. Of course, will be Jayant Chaudhary, Chirag Paswan, the young blood from the ally camp, also getting into the Union Council of Ministers. A very strong, cohesive government, I would say, is looking at the shape of the Union Council of Ministers. We have 10 ministers from UP, as many as 8 ministers from Bihar. So UP and Bihar is dominating that list. Also a number of ministers from Maharashtra, a state which goes to polls soon. In all, contours of this Modi government look very, very rounded. Caste balance, regional balance, SC, ST, OBC, women, all representation has been given, and behind me you can see the Rashtrapati Bhavan, where shortly the oath of secrecy will be given to this 67-68 strong Council of Ministers of the Modi government.